to you. What do you think?
Honestly, I find it weird as well.
Yeah.
Banning out that Thams just gives them less options. They already have the Esmeralda, yes, but unless they're planning to put this Jawhead on a side lane, which I think won't be the option for unless they draft for this Diggy and put in the high
there you
on
go.
the side. I feel like this is starting to make sense now for Archangel. And for Panda, what will they draft to at least... They already have a mage with that Kagura. Again, the Kagura is a very safe mage considering that she does have that free cleanse. Plus the flame shot is a good knockback as well. So I'm just waiting on what will they draft in terms of just finishing their overall composition, because they already have the damage. They already have the survivability. What will make this perfect for them?
Right. The funny thing is, yeah, they were threatening the Diggy, which would kind of make sense. A little bit. Makes the Paquito's life a little bit harder. But other than that, I think this is, yeah, that's the right pick to go for. You don't want to go for a support pick at this point that will just, you know, kind of slow you down. You want to go for the big wombo combo, and this is it. This is it. They have a good wombo combo lineup. This is a lineup that can really kill in the early game, in the mid lane. Imagine the mid lane. You got the Farsa, you got a Jawhead flying around, and you've got the Lancelot who can really just chill. While the Farsa is just wreaking havoc, while the Jawhead's just destroying people's buffs. You know, they got it. Yeah. They got a pretty good lineup.
They got a pretty good lineup, considering that they do have late game insurance as well. They have the Harith. They have a good mid game the moment that Lancelot is able to scale up a little bit. I guess get one or two items in his bag. And overall, I'm liking what Archangel is showing.
Yeah,
and
me
for
too.
Panda, I feel like this is a very... I'm not sure if selective is the correct term, but for me, Panda right now, they do have a composition that will work, but only on certain occasions or certain places in the map. Again, the Kagura is a very, let's say, would love to get a crowded place or maybe a very tight place to fight in. So I guess choosing the correct time, choosing the correct place to pick fights would be the key for Panda.
That's it. That's basically it. You gotta choose your fights, and I think they do have some late game insurance policy with the double marksman. But again, this lineup here from Panda is just a little bit lower in terms of early game power. That's something they gotta make up for, and very excited whether or not you're gonna do it. Let's head into the game.
And we have Archangel on the blue side again and Panda on the red side, and looks like both teams will be committing 3 members in the mid lane and 2 members on the side lanes as usual. And for now though, I'm really excited to see on how an aggressive Archangel mid lane will play this game.
Yeah, I mean, Archangel is they're highly, I think they're going to be highly favored here. I mean, based on what I see on social media, Archangel, man, this is like strike 3 or strike 2 for going into the MPL. If they miss out on this one, man, they've been gone for a long time now.
It'd be pretty sad for the organization as well.
Exactly, who has been consistently pushing Archangel to join almost any tournament that they can get their hands on. That's why I can really feel like Archangel's just so... What's the English word for it?
I feel like they're very
eager. Persistent. Eager. There you go. Very eager.
They're very
to
eager
get back.
to join MPL again.
Season 3 champions on their namesake. That's a heavy burden to carry.
And already 3 seasons out of MPL as well. And now in Season 7, this might be the comeback that would give them the full circle of number 3s, unless you want to go for a 4th season outside MPL. But of course, if you're an Archangel fan, you wouldn't want to see Archangel out of the qualifiers. And
I mean, I can't really remember if they were back in Season 5. I think they were. But again, Season 6 was the most recent one, and they failed quite drastically against Signal Ultra. And then they lost. There was this like really big rigmarole happening on the qualifiers last season. I'm very glad about, by the way, of the format this season. Feel
very
like it's
forgiving.
a little bit better. Very forgiving.
Yeah.
Back then, with Season 6, 1 loss, you're out. You know, this feels better right now.
Yeah.
So we are into the game, and Archangel looks like they're having a little bit. They're exercising that early game control I was talking about earlier.
And in terms of early game control, they're also being able to just secure this position around the turtle. But I think Panda is about to attack, about to contest this. The back shot is there.
Attention! It is time for quarantine. Everyone get back home, but that's not going to be the case. We got one more exploding. There you go. First blood going over to Sashago. Is that right? I hope I got that right. Sashago. Saxago? Saxajago. Oh my gosh.
Maybe it's a silent X. Maybe it's just a Sahago.
Sago. I'll just call you Jago. Let's call him Jago.
Okay, let's call him
Jago with the first blood. That is big. Not to mention they also get the turtle buff. This is the win condition that I was talking about right there, Romy.
And now 3 people committed here in the bottom lane. Might be death for Baron 33 here. Knocks back, and that's going to be a kill for the Jawhead. A 3-0 lead for Archangel. This is looking good for Archangel so far in the early game.
Yep, Archangel. This is what they're practiced for. And again, they are fulfilling what we said would be the key to their victory, which is going for the early game push. And again, with the lineup that you have, it's kind of already a given. Should be. But, you know, we've seen some teams that, like, they have their specific conditions that's very clear, but they didn't do it. So I'm glad at least Archangel right now, they recognize that they got some power. They got some TPs happening over to Saksha, but it does not matter. They go... What? Why did he go back?
He went back for that kill.
That was weird.
Looks like Sackboy misses the flame shot by a mile.
That was...
This is Escalera's time to shine. Baron 33 has to back away. Thorn rose to a killing spree, and there might be a double kill here with a Phantom Execution back to that umbrella, but it won't even
Look
matter,
at this guy.
baby. A double kill for the Lancelot. Might be a triple kill, even dancing in front of that backshot. And now is a 6-0 Archangel game.
Man, this Saxajago, man, this guy is just... He's been flexing. He's been TPing more than Leo Murphy from M2, and I'm very glad to see that, but maybe a little bit too early. Panda, though, they might have been frazzled. I don't know. They looked like they were confused. They didn't know what they were going to do. So many chokes in a matter of in 1 minute. In like a 1 minute span. They choked like 3 times. I don't know why.
That was a total brain lapse, but this continues in the mid lane with a feathered airstrike landing only on 1. And looks like in the top lane, the fight continues. Another kill for Archangel.
Seriously, man. Panda's like, they're just letting it go. 7-0 at this point. They're doing too much too fast. And the Archangel, they can finish this real quick, I can tell you. I can tell you that much.
Archangel looking for a fast game here. Turtle, though, will be secured by Archangel easily, even without contest. And now we're looking at a 4K gold lead, a 7-0 gold kill score. And in terms of turret, I guess it's a pretty standard right now, 1-1. But another kill falls down to Archangel, and now it's an 8-0 game.
Super confident. I like it. I mean, everyone's doing the TP dance, and I don't blame him. If you're Vis ahead, and you got some time to kill it, why don't you go on recall on the bush? I'm happy.
I mean,
everyone's chilling. No pressure.
I do hope that we don't have rulings against that.
Nah, we don't.
We don't. Looks like it's all good.
It's all good. Everyone can do that. We do it in international tournaments. We do it at home. We don't care. But there's going to be a big one on the bottom lane right now. Sackboy disappearing, evaporating against Lancelot. Attention, going for the chase, but what can he do? That's a turtle buffed up, triple buffed up Lancelot by Sakshajago. I'll decide on that one. Joyboy here coming in for the additional support here. Not going to be in reach of the feathered airstrike, but just enough to lose the buff. And a turret on the mid lane just adds insult to injury.
My god, the damage coming in from the Lancelot's just a little bit too much right now for Panda. 6-0 and 0, and that's already big kill participation. But in the bottom lane, Joyboy, a little bit of happiness there behind the turret. And now they're able to push this bottom side as all the lanes are being pushed against the favor of Panda right now. Everything's just falling apart for Panda.
Yep, Panda right now, they gotta do something. The boat is sinking. Group yourselves in a 5 because you really gotta work together to take down the Lance. But everyone's just doing their own thing right now. Paquito on the bot lane not really doing that much as well. And we could run into trouble soon here on the mid lane. But we still got Joy Boy trying to go for the baits.
Yeah, but before they run into trouble, they're going to run into Turtle and just take this very easily. And again, the recall dance coming in from Archangel. They know that they're ahead. They're showing it to Panda. This is the mental battle that Panda is trying to fight. But looks like
Absolutely.
a 2v2 is happening here in the top side.
That's a great Umbrella actually getting Overturn not really activated. Escalera very, very low. He should go down, and he will. Fall will be able to go for the Falling Star Moon away. But then again, that is breathing room that is much needed for Panda right now.
Yeah, and Panda finally getting their first kill of the game, almost 8 minutes in. That's pretty late for the first kill. But again, a kill's a kill. Take what you get, and maybe build from there. But for now, we're looking at the gold graph, and we're just seeing Archangel win spelled all over this gold graph. And we do hope that Panda does find more opportunities to even out this game. But then again, if you're Archangel, you would want to close this out very early.
Yeah, just close it out while you have a huge advantage. I mean, don't play around too much, which I appreciate their joyfulness and everything, but you know what? They might be giving up too much time here for Panda to get back in the game. Attention again, baiting out some plays from Joy Boy and Escalera on top lane, but Saksha Jago is still planning something on the top lane. This is the group I was talking about. It's a 3v4. There's no way they can defend that, and they will have to concede.
Yeah, and conceding the topside turret means also conceding control over the orange buff as it goes to the hands of Archangel, and this looks to be the mid lane turret as well, as a second tier turret falls down with a feathered airstrike just zoning 5 people.
Everything is just so casual here for Archangel. They are just holding steady and just getting turret after turret, and Panda's so scared to go out now. Man, there's like, where are you gonna go? Who are you gonna go for? Look at this Paquito!
Doesn't even...
Oh my god!
I mean, at this point, the Thorn Rose alone could melt 4 people if it lands on 4 people. And Panda, they need to make sure that they know where Saksha Jago is at all times. The moment that they get let's say a Phantom Execution from the shadows or a Thorn Rose that they didn't see coming, it might spell the end. And speaking of the end, the Lord will be marching at the side of Archangel. And this might be the game-ending push if they don't defend well.
Yeah, I think so. I think this should be it. But again, it's not over yet. As long as there are turrets, I don't think we can just rule anything out. The thing here I want to talk about here is how are they going to defend against this Lord?
Like, what is defending
what is the setup?
well?
Yeah, and how's Innocent 04? Innocent 04. Oh my god, the names are doing. I mean, how are they doing right now?
I mean, we haven't really seen Panda go for fights. It's always been just pickups for Archangel here, and they've been getting kill after kill. That skirmishes don't even happen anymore, and that's gonna be an eject coming in from the Jawhead, an immediate kill going to the hands of Archangel. This might just be it, Rock.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Is there damage to the Blazing Duet? I mean, it's still hacked. It's still there. He didn't even use the Blazing Duet. I mean, I haven't seen a good one yet all game long.
Yeah, and the game has been running just for 10 minutes. We're already seeing
inhibitor turrets going down, man.
Yeah,
that's real quick.
Really quick in the bottom side and the top side as well. They're gonna close this out quite textbooky. They're gonna go for the 3-lane push and possibly just go all in once they see the opportunity.
Completely outdrafted, right? Completely outdrafted is what it looks like, and outplayed in the map as well. Like, that's a very bad combo to fight against, and the early game was just dominated by Archangel. I mean, we can start the post-game analysis already. I think that's what I think. That's what it sounds like, which is a shame because Panda, they had some brazen, they had their moments, but again, the double marksman lineup, can it work out against a Lancelot? Can it work out against a Hagrif? Apparently not.
Yeah, and looks like the Lancelot will be dealing a lot of damage here. This
might big dive! It's a big dive in. That should be a legendary for Saksha Jago. Innocent 04. What's the Blazing Duet gonna do you for? And that should be it. Although very low HP for Archangel means they can't pull. They can't push in. But that was 3 points from downtown for Escalera on the Farsa, man.
The Farsa dealing so much damage with that ultimate. At this point, the 1-1, I can't... I just realized that they had a 1-1 the moment she died, and this is the sadness in drafting a double marks.
Oh!
Disgusting
I
damage.
felt that all the way from here. Oh my gosh!
That, I mean,
Oh.
at this point, we just have to wait and see on how this will be close.
Yeah.
But the Baxter does find one. Salmon Force is invested in that fight, but the HP, the damage, it's just too real. A double kill for the Esmeralda, and this just be the base follow-up. Half HP in the throne, and this might just be game, and it is game with Archangel winning game 1.
That's a stomp if I've ever seen one. Congratulations to Archangel. Definitely looked like they were angry.